What's going on, ICBA fans? My name is Frosty, aka the Alpha Like a Rock, and today I'm bringing you guys our long-belated Week 7 ICBA match. I've been just really extremely busy, so I've been unable to record this match, and it's already a couple weeks late, so there's going to be no team builder for this one, and probably the next one, because it's just that like I said, I'm already late and running out of time. But as you can see, the team, we are facing ICEolate and his Great Lake Greninjas, Jonah here, and he's the one who traded for Magearna and Latios. So I didn't think we were going to have to face it this season, but then I realized later on after the trade, actually that week I battled him, I realized we were going to have to face Latios and Magearna. So as you can see, the team I brought was Lando T, Rotom Wash, Delmise, Heatran, Gardevoir, and Meloetta. Meloetta is physical Meloetta. The Gardevoir is a special set for Blissey in order to take down the Blissey. Heatran is physical Heatran with an Assault Vest, so it is also rocking Flame Charge as to get my speed to outspeed things. It is offensive version of its offensive Delmise. I had to think about it for a second. It's physically defensive Rocky Helmet, Rotom Wash, and then Scarfed Lando. So let's just get into the match and let's see how it went. Like I said, I'm not going to waste too much time, as like I said, I need to get this video out, so the quality of the look of it isn't going to look the same as some of the other videos, because I'm not going to waste time in the other one. But he opens up with Magearna here, as I opened up with Lando T. Now, on this first move, I am Scarfed. I do know that I'm faster, so it doesn't matter if he's Scarfed. I'm pretty sure I'm faster anyways, so unless he's full speed invested. But here I just decided to switch out because I don't know if this thing is packing the Ice Beam, and I don't want to lose it should it be packing Ice Beam and Shuka Berry, so I don't want to lose that. So here I just switch into Tide, as I just want to kind of scout and see what it can do, as he goes for the Floor Cannon right off the bat. So I would have actually KO'd this thing had he not been Shuka Berry. And then as it came out, he actually did have Shuka Berry, so it would have been a 2-hit KO. But he also would have known. He also would have been iffy if I was Scarfed or not. But here he just goes for Energy Ball. I have no point not to stay in. There's no point. So here he's gonna get the Soul Heart boost. He's gonna take it out. I lose Tide in like the first 2 turns, which kind of sucks, because if I had stayed in, I could have done some stuff. So here I go into Heatran, as he knows Heatran is his counter. He doesn't know that I'm physical yet, so I know he's gonna switch out, as I am expecting that. I'm expecting Mantine to come in, as he feels Mantine is going to be the best option here. So here I just go for Flame Charge, because at +1 I pretty much outspeed everything. At least everything that isn't Scarfed. So here I'm going to reveal the Rock Slide, as I'm revealing that I'm a physical variant. So I guess I could have, I mean, this thing has ridiculous amounts of special defense, but I also see that he is physical, so he's a physical thing. As he goes for Deep Rock here, he said he misclicked on this one, so it does happen. So here I know I'm gonna do about 35-40%, as if I'm hoping I can get a flinch here, as it does do a good 40%. So here he was within range, as he just goes for the Scald here, and then he realizes here that he is not going to do any sorts of amounts of damage to me with that Scald. So it is a 4-hit KO. So here he just decides to switch out, which is good on his part, as he goes into Spicy, the Blissey here, as I just go for another Rock Slide. So thinking about it here, I don't really think this Blissey can really touch me, so I probably should have just stayed in, Flame Charged, and continued to just kind of try to whittle it down. As I had a few other moves, and I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I had Iron Head on it, so I could have just gone for Iron Head stabs. So here, switching to Gardevoir, as I said, I made this Gardevoir set especially for this Blissey. So here, I know I want to trap this thing in, so I decided to bring Mean Look Gardevoir, and I know I outspeed it. So as long as he stays in, so he does stay in, and he actually gets Mean Looked in, which means he cannot, screw the phone, I don't care. So he cannot get out now, as this thing is now stuck in here, as he just goes first on it, for Stealth Rocks, which is a good idea. So here I'm going to start setting up Calm Minds. Looking at it, instead of Pain Split, I probably should have gone Rest, as it would have been a better option, like thinking about it after the match. But I also am Synchronized, so I was expecting this thing to have Toxic or Thunder Wave, as I knew that it was going to be one of those type of Blisseys. So I decided to bring Synchronized, so that way if he did Toxic me, he couldn't just Toxic stall me out and all of that. So I just decided, you know what, let's bring this, and at least I can get this Blissey to kill itself. because once Blissey's out of the way, Gardevoir is pretty much useless, and then I can just go and kind of you know, if I had rest, I could have rested and then like got to +6 and then pretty much swept his team with Gardevoir. But at this point, I'm just like, okay, I want to get this thing ready. And as he reveals Flamethrower, he really prepared. He really prepared for the Scizor, which is a good idea on his part. But he did not. I can't remember now. So yeah, we're gonna take some toxic damage. This thing is in here. Like I said, I'm just going for Calm Minds here. Like I said, I'm also rocking Pain Split as to kind of get my HP out a little bit. Sorry, is to get my HP up a little bit, as he's just gonna go for the Flamethrowers, kind of hoping that he can just whittle me down, hoping that I don't have rest. And at this point, I'm at +3, and this is when I kind of wish that I had rest. Because at this point I could have Calm Mind and then rested on the next turn, and then I could have just blown the two here and let this thing just die off to poison, as I would have been awake by the time he comes back in and something is coming in at +3, and then I could have just gone for Moonblasts and Moonblasted my way pretty much halfway to victory here. Because even at +3, there's not much he can do, and this is a fully physically defensive. So even with the Sharpedo that he has, and he did tell me he did have Poison Jab, he cannot KO me with a Poison Jab because it just he was actually Darknium Z, so he could not have KO'd me with Poison Jab as he would have been, as I was full HP invested, full physically defensively invested with a bold nature. So here I take it out and I take the poison damage. Here he goes into Sunkiss, and this is pretty much when the match just ends, because I know exactly what kind of set this is. This is a Quiver Dance set. There's no way he has not brought this thing. Every time he's brought this thing, it's been a Quiver Dance set. So I've done my homework and know that every time he brings his Volcarona, it's a Quiver Dance set. There's no other set that he brings that on this thing that is not a Quiver Dance set. So here I just go for Pain Split just to kind of get his HP down. But he's at +1 now, which is a little bit useless to me, as I should have just gone for the attack, as at this point at +1 it would have done 40, and then and then at the next one it would have done 30, but at this point at +2 he outspeeds me with everything, and for the rest of this match he just pretty much sweeps us up with his Volcarona here. There's nothing we can do about it. If I had like maybe Psy Shock or something, but I couldn't run Psychic move because I knew he was going to bring that Sharpedo, so I didn't want to get walled out by Sharpedo. Nor did I want to give a free switch into it, so I guess it is what it is. We're gonna take a 5-0 loss here. So we're just gonna get swept up on these next 4 turns. So this was, if I had gotten I was actually at this point I was really kind of hoping he didn't have Hidden Power Ground, but he actually reveals here that he does have Hidden Power Ground, which sucks because at +2 I don't survive it. At +1 it would have been a roll, but at +2 I definitely don't survive it. It's an OHKO even with the Assault Vest. So. But it is what it is. It does suck, but it does happen. But so my next match is going to be against Fralls and the Melbourne Metagross. He's been having a hard time. He's on a 3-0 skid right now. I'm sorry, he's on a 3-0 loss skid right now. So I'm definitely preparing for that match. Or I definitely did prepare for that match. Like I said, it's going to be the same as this type of video. Like I said, where I'm already 2 weeks behind. But it was a good match. It was a good match nonetheless. On this one, I really just didn't have anything for this team. I mean, there's only so much I could do for this team, but we end up getting swept up here. So it does happen. We take a 5-0 loss, which puts us down at 4-3 right now. So yeah, there's nothing much else to say other than that. So is the battle over yet? No, we got one more turn. There's nothing much to say. I wish I could say much. Like, if anything, at least I'm at least proud of the set that Gardevoir was. I was really proud of that Gardevoir set because it was using my enemy's own tactic. It was using a tricked way to get rid of a really weird enemy. So even though I lost, I was really happy with how Gardevoir performed because it did exactly what I wanted it to do. And this is where I kind of wish, like I said, I had rest, because rest would have come in handy here. But like I said, he takes a 5-0 loss. We lose in 20 turns. And it does happen. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one when we have our Battle with Falls. All right, have yourselves a great day, and good luck, guys. All right.